Hello everyone and welcome back. It's KZ with Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, perhaps the finale. As we have gone through a long road, we've reached the final dungeon, the final ascent to changing the world and whatnot, the Empyrean. So let's get to it. In terms of other things that we would be able to do for the rest of the game here, there's like some optional bosses, and I think I'm going to be doing that through a bonus video that we'll put afterward. But this, I'm thinking we can go ahead and make the finale, because I think we can lock it up here. Ordinarily, envoys such as yourself wouldn't be permitted to enter, but Nahobino's opened the door, and thanks to that, we may now pass. With Dabdiel gone, Bethel now follows Master Mastema. Oh, great. That's wonderful.
Oh!
Hello, Harvest Woman.
Can't be.
Oh, you were planning to kill me the whole time? What a surprise. The quest giver wants to hurt me. What a surprise. It happens way too often. Don't act surprised in front of me. Oh, great. A Zeus rematch? Oh, he could use my soul to maybe become a Nahobino. People just trying to cheat all the time. No wonder he escaped instead of dying normally.
Harvest.
Okay, she's decided, you know, I've rizzed her up through surviving, I guess, that I've, you know, I'm the preferable option. Sure.
Harvest time.
All right, let's go deal with him. Hello. I love he didn't teleport in. He just, like, lands after a massive jump. After all this time, after how far you've come, you turn on me? You're always hard to read. Well, no matter. I'm not in the business of showing mercy to my enemies, sister. And I'll not make an exception for you. Anyway. Let's go. Alright, let's see what we got here. I've updated the build a little bit, just to have Murakumo on it, on the off chance that we don't have anything else we can do in a particular turn. Maybe we don't get the dodge every single time. I want to be able to have my attack options open wherever I can get them. Wind. This guy's like an electric bro. That's what we're looking for. Alright, pass it up real quick. Forgot the most important part here, which was Frolic. Much better. Alright, now you can go for it.
Like a moonbeam, pale and fleeting.
He's not moving. Why is that? No! Oh, he blocks it. I'm ruined. Ooh-hoo! I even let K-Aura farm on that move. And now the debuffs are gone, and now he's gonna hit me really hard with the Pierce move. Oh my goodness. Take one of these. Okay, that's better. Just go for that. Frolic. Double up on that candy. You know what? Hit him with a succession as well. Hit him with the quad lunar hurricanes. Yeah, we're getting turns for days, dude, and Mother Earth. I have a feeling he's going for something physical. Nope, lightning. Just lightning. That's fine. And we got the miss online. That's pretty okay. Shame I can't use my strongest technique because he just has to not care. What a fucking dick. Yeah, another one of these is fine. The additional turn we get off dodging is definitely giving us way more to work with, at least. Let's see. We can do. Let's see. 46 plus 28. That's 74. It's gonna be one off. All right. 2 power punches then. Well, he's certainly gotten some punishment in. He's like, doggone it, I'm going for it again. And I'm like, okay, man. You do you. Let's get that Mirage in there. There goes Cleo. That's fine. We can bring in anybody else, really. We can let's get an Agret. Queen's Decree. Yeah, let's just get a shit ton of those in there. For Arkumo. I bet if I hit guard here, it'll max us out. Here we go. Kadishnu Entropy. And we got the charm off that and a decree as a bonus. Alright, he's charmed and almost completely dead.
As if you really stand a chance.
Dude, it's over. Pack it up, man. I think we're done. Give him kisses. And back to me. Alright.
Hurricane!
Yeah! Really? Really? You beat me twice, you magnificent bastard. Now, even if I become an albino, even then I don't know if I can take you. Well, I know when to quit. The next world is yours to rule. Damn you, I'm actually excited to see what you do with
Next
it.
time.
Just don't go getting yourself killed before you can claim your prize.
Harvest time!
Oh, you've reaped a truly great harvest. You truly are the greatest ear of rice. And likewise, the seeds you scatter shall yield a future of unimaginable plenty. It falls to us to sow those seeds across the world.
Perfect!
Alright, let's go.
Indeed.
And we picked up Zambarian. We're good. Killing Wind will be fine. Unlocked Zeus for fusion and the siblings of Olympus Periapt. Greatly recovers all allies beyond max HP if you got the 2 siblings together. There you go. That's that quest done. Done and dusted. What? Oh, what's up, guys? It is said that the path to God reflects the hearts of those who walk it. What do you see? Is it a twisted, wayward path, or is it straight and narrow, one that won't lead you astray? Either way, I, Melchizedek, shall judge whether you're fit to rule. Alright, I was like, okay, how do you guys take your hits? And they're like, not particularly well. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's great to know. You guys will have some fun then. How about lightning? Okay, lightning works just fine. Alright, next turn it is. Okay, good job, guys. Even your tactics kind of suck ass. Hades Blast. The Decree. And they're slimed out.
Very good.
High Ice Pleroma. Yeah, we can drop Deem Rita for it. Tsukuyomi of the Amatsukami has become a Nahobino, and thus he has set out to create a world of gods. We bow to no one yet, though we may not see eye to eye with the Amatsukami. We are alike in our love for the land. In which case, it's time to forego the grudge of the past. We shall join hands, that's our common goal. Take this. Elemental Oni Periapt. Greatly increase the damage of the next strength-based attack, and buff it up to the max.
Splendid.
You need all of the big Oni guys together. Get them all locked in, you shall be rewarded. Hold on. We got some yums in here. Then Dolphin Essence, Gospel, 3 Grimoires, and another enemy. Yes, Srausha. Those who came here before you demonstrated conviction most admirable. Can your soul surpass theirs, I wonder? I shall be the one to determine the answer. This dungeon's mostly a linear line, but they do put a couple of force fights in there to, I guess, sauce it up a little bit. I always like this guy. He reacts weirdly on hit. Guy does that Mr. Crocker Fairly Godparent shit. Alright, let's make this a rousing success. This guy at the very least is bulky. Tens of thousands of HP on him. You know, just drop some energy drains, that'll help. Oh shit, the entire spread sleep's a fucking bad one. Alright, well there goes my turn. Immediately back over to him. He's gonna put up a barrier and hit us, and once again, blocks means I don't wake up. I've really had enough of this guy. Really don't like him. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. What do we got? Shower. Wake everyone up. Resist lightning? Of course you do. Of course you do, sweetie. Next turn it is, unless he like spread sleeps us again. He ain't doing shit actually. We're getting right in there. How did you miss? Dog duck, come on, man. Grow up. We're feeling pretty drained, but I was holding out until we hit a ley line, but it's taken us a minute. It's okay. Thankfully, they got these little, delicious orbs. Oh boy, we got something over there. Let's wait until we hit a ley line point before we even look at that. We can't take the magic mirror. Okay, fair enough. Man, we're almost fully restored after that. That's nice. All right, up here we've got coming up Beelzebub's Essence and an attack mirror. Beelzebub's Essence might be good. We should at least look at it. Yeah, it's got Boom Boost EX, Debilitate, Ice Age. I know you're hitting up the save point, but I didn't count. No, fuck off. Fight me. I have boobies on my monolith. All right, man. Let's go, dude. You crazy guy. Next turn, we'll kill you for sure. Oh, you're even summoning backup? Ew. You needed no help. Alright, entropy. There we go. That gets us pretty close. Man, Srausho is like significantly more difficult than you. Alilot, not a problem. Akashic Arts? Yeah, go for it. Imperium battles now available. Alright, here we go. Bop, 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 bop. I like Imperium battles is just those guys. Like, that's not a particularly interesting set of things going on, personally. Might as well update what my build is going to be going into the final fight. So here's what we'll do. We'll go into World of Shadows and we'll figure out where I wanted to land something. I'm not going to be able to get Beelzebub on a file like this unless I wanted to start really melting down the final fight. So what I'm going to do is Essence Fuse. The most useful demon I can think of that could use something from him. So we're going to grab Cleo and we're going to tack this onto it. Frolic does attack and defense by 2 ranks. So that's why the last thing I'm gonna give out is Boom Boost EX, which adds 2 more turns to the buff and or debuff thing. This will allow her to provide me support stuff that lasts 5 turns. That's amazing. From there, we're gonna want Light, Ice, Wind, Curing, and Luster Candy. Yeah, Luster Candy feels like the one. And then, of course, we're going to go Drain Dark. That way they have their only weakness turns into a drain. Light and Darkness drain's pretty good. Great Mana Spring we're missing out on, though. Alright, let's go. Let's drop the Mediarama, then. We can get other people to heal. Let's see here. Yeah, great Mana Spring, so you have way more to deal with. Oh, okay. Luster Candy into Great Mana. Into Drain Dark. There we go.
How is this?
666 on MP is not the highest in the world, but pretty good. Actually, it's probably one of the highest ones we got here. I'm just used to once you hit 99, the numbers become stupid. They become really stupid. Anything else I would want? Not really. We can party rockers in the house tonight. We can do what we got. Let's see here. I think Cleo, Agrid, and Lilith might be good, and we might sub in other people depending on what we end up going for necessarily. Actually, Naho Biho could also be useful in some scenarios. It's got a wonderful ability where when I use a Magasui skill, it doesn't use all of the juice from it. All right, let's use this to give ourselves an additional level going in. This will let us Grimoire Cleo up another 5 levels. We get High Fire. You can't do anything with that, you dummy. No ice, huh? Is there a move in here that I'm not using on you? Not really. I'm kind of using everything. Yeah, so an extra null's not going to really do much for us. Okay, we'll roll with this and hope it's enough. Alright, now that we've done all that, let's knock in a little save here on this empty slot and go. We shall now return to the quest area. Alright, here we are. We've made it to this quest. So, this is Maria. You might know her from such great hits like the Xbox hit SMT9. They were ahead of their time at the time. This quest only appears if you have the Seed of Life. Sophia in the World of Shadows gives it to you if you have 75% of the entire compendium done. It gives us access to a side quest that makes us fight a boss. I am the goddess Maria. The end of the age draws near, thus the world shall be born anew. Likewise, my role as the Holy Mother is over. All that remains is for me to disappear. The Seed of Life gleamed with light. That is the seed of life. So you've been acknowledged. Only those of true power can bear that seed. Show me you're worthy of it. Prevail against me and you will gain the might of the Mother Goddess. So you ready? Yes, accept the quest of the Wrathful Queen. If that is your will, then you would reject this world's order and seek a new path. Then I will face you as Inanna. She whose pantheon came before so many. Ah! The final boss of pregnancy. And birds. So, there are multiple different demons that you can fight. They entirely depend on your alignment in the game on which one you end up getting. This makes you do more playthroughs so you can get every demon type. Because unfortunately, that does necessitate New Game Plus to 100%. Bit of a pain, but you know how it is. This is Inanna from Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. Big lady. 400 strength. I guess it's mainly for the Freykugel pop, but otherwise kind of crazy. Okay. Anyway, it's got severe fire, ice, lightning, and wind to one foe. Big Freykugel and a concentrate. Weak to physical and dark. First, we're gonna do this. We got the charm hit. Charm hit, double stat down. Alright, we have the big stat differential, like, already online. Raging Tempest. Oh god, it shoots out of your cooter. Well, thank you for picking the person that absorbs it. Appreciate it. Alright, time to get to work. If it gets us an extra turn, it's not a lot of damage, but it's something. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Murakumo, it does high damage. Raging Blizzard, hit Nahobiho with it. Can't get the best. Oh, where's it going? It's going on Biho. Oh, where's it going? I like on pretending like it's the big like it's a big game show wheel whenever she fucking fires shit out of her fucking gut. Let's try my best to not say something super bold or something. Alright, what are we looking at here? Yeah, let's reapply the candies. Pass. Murakumo. And, yeah, switch over to him. Mortal Jihad will do a little bit more. There we go. Okay, swing and a miss. What are your stat line again? Neutral to light, huh? That's good news for me. That's great news, actually. Paraceline Blur is also online. Alright, Omnipotent Succession. We're gonna hit you with 4 blurs. God, you have a lot of HP. Honestly, too much. Good lord. You're gonna give me quite the workout. And I was like, well, might as well not slow down. Keep on applying pressure. Alright, time for another helping. There we go. Raging Hellfire, here it comes! We're looking at a neutral hit into Concentrate. She really wants to get at least 1 kill out of us. Okay, I think we finally, like, exhausted your HP pool. Yep, definitely. Alright, let's go. I complain about its HP being too high, and then I'm like, alright, let me pop the thing that lets me do, like, 15,000 damage in a turn or some shit. Inanna nodded with satisfaction and disappeared. She was a big fan of that fight. She thought I fucking whipped.
Perfect.
Inanna also unlocked for fusion should we need it. Thankfully we can do the return to last leyline fount, so I can save myself like an entire minute of walking. All right, we seem to be about as good as we can be, so let's move in. Let's bop to the top. Man, suspiciously large boss arena room, but nothing to do in it. Oh, thank God I'm not on the other route. All right, let's go.
Young man.
Something feels wrong to me. I suggest we make sure we're fully prepared. How much more preparation I can really do? I'm like in the high 80s here. I am out of I am not out of grimoires though. That is true. I can. Here you go, Beho. Thanks for the bead. Okay, let's go. How'd you beat us here? That's crazy.
So, you've come. This is the Hall of Creation, resting place of the throne. The Nahobino who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role. For ages I have watched over this world, but at last I can administer my true duty. Goddess, it is time.
Not so fast.
Huh? Ah! Red!
Creation is not the way. Let the world be returned to chaos.
Wait. Yoko, is that you? You're okay.
There was a time when I was known as Yoko. Now, I am the goddess who guides Tiamat. You were once my friend, Tao. But this is about far more than who we were. I carry the will of the Kadishtu. I will destroy this world and surrender it to chaos. Is that you?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, how's it going? I got a new fit. You too.
I didn't. I'm glad you lived, but I thought the sacrifice would have. Aogami protected him. Now he has become Nahobino again, and he seeks the throne. Yoko, I had no idea you'd end up a goddess. My role is to guide him to the throne. It is who I am. I do not wish to hurt you. Will you let us pass? If he gets his ideal world, then we can save everyone. So please, you have to believe in us.
Wait, Tao. I wasn't expecting to see you, at least not like this. A goddess. I didn't know you would end that way either. But still, I won't back down. The Kadishtu showed me the truth. The flaw in the system that governs us.
What flaw?
It's not fair. Never was. It is the hierarchy that came to be when the Horned God assumed the throne. One god rose above the others and seized control. By his example, mortals learned to do the same. This structure has defined us, corrupted humanity. It is our history, broken beyond repair. Listen to me. You felt it back at school. You saw humanity for what it is. Stupid and ugly.
I did. I did feel it then. But that is why we need him. A new god to rule and mend this broken world. For Yuzuru, for Yakumo, for Dazai. We need someone who can answer their human hopes. With his powers as Nahobino, I know he can create a world of peace and joy.
Tao, is that truly what you believe? One god to rule over everyone? Do you think humanity will ever be happy being ruled? No. It's built on the same ground. The same broken system. A god who has control over everything. It ruined our world. That's the reason we're fractured, divided between oppressors and oppressed. Even if he takes the throne, nothing will change. It will simply be a new oppressor. There is only one way. Our way. Let Tiamat's power destroy the world, then begin anew from the chaos. Truly free. There will be no concept of rule. And everyone, human and demon, will be free. I know you've seen how broken this world is. Even demons were born as gods. Yet look what's become of them. Look what the system's made. I want freedom. For humans and demons to be free again. Take my hand, please. We have to release this world to achieve true liberty.
Alright, easy choice.
I thank you. Now we can truly start over again.
No! You cannot. I won't give up on everything that people have built.
I'm sorry, you're just supposed to escort me to the throne, that's it.
If you wish to erase human history, I swear that I will stop you. You must go through me.
God forbid goddesses go with their original job. I'm just saying.
How disappointing indeed.
Oh god, I forgot about you. Hey man.
The Archangel. Mastema.
Nahobino, you have chosen the path of darkness and so disgraced your divine station. I had hoped that you would carry on the will of our gracious Lord, but I see my faith was woefully misplaced. trespasser. The sheer audacity. How dare you stand in my way! As a Nahobino, you were meant to claim the throne, but instead you defy our world's very order! You are no longer of use to me. I shall smite you and install a ruler of my own choosing.
Then we will face you as well. So be it. You choose to stand against us.
Indeed I shall. Know your place, goddess. Your power is nothing to me, incomparable to my own!
What?
Goddess though you may be, you are a traitor to the system. I am a higher being than you could ever hope to be. Tiamat shall obey me, and purge your insolent souls!
Okay, that's cool. No wonder he was happy about this thing being summoned if he could just, like, take control of it at any time.
Fools who dare to defy our lord! Fall before the primordial serpent!
Okay, I guess we're going then. Let's see, you got a few different things here. Lowers stats? Sure, go for it. Let's buff up. Let's buff up and get ready for the drop.
Here.
I just wasn't ready for breakcore at the end of the game. Tiamat increases healing skills based on how low user's HP is. Bunch of ice. Some heals. Primordial goddess of Babylonian mythology, often represented as a dragon with a female torso and a serpentine body. Some accounts describe her with the features of a goat or a camel. A being deified by the sea, she is said to have given birth to numerous gods and her husband Apsu, a giant freshwater god. When war with the gods eventually broke out, she created 11 monsters to fight, but was slain by Marduk, who fought on behalf of the other gods. When she died, her body was torn apart, half of her becoming heaven and the other half becoming earth. By this, her defeat became the foundation of the mortal world's creation. Resists a bunch of stuff and absorbs ice. This will be a tough one. Alright, so we got some big misses across the board there. So, the trick to this fight is that we got 4 targets. Got camel head, dragon head, goat head, and then Tiamat itself. We're going to want to really try and spread the love on a lot of these. Because anytime you kill a compartment, it absorbs 2,000 HP off the main core. So it's going to be all about spreading the love. Alright, lightning seems to work just fine. That's good. It's resist, but we might as well. Alright, another 2,000 off that. And that's an absorb, so that's an immediate your turn is done. Like, what are you doing, my guy? Let's luster candy. Hit him with the shocker. Alright, that's another couple of major hits in there. Okay, they actually got some good hits in on that attempt. Okay, we got enough to lower that a stage. Alright, we're gonna pass. We're gonna use entropy now. That'll kill all 3 parts, getting us a nice 6,000 more damage off Tiamat's main body. That's what I'm talking about. We'll get a weakness hit there. Alright, and we'll be able to really knock him down a few pegs in the next turn, which is going to be immediate because we got the delicious absorb off that. Alright, that's another kill. Yeah, get these buffs back up to the max, please. Alright, next turn, they're going all out. This thing's weak to light. Okay. Let's go into my catalog here. Annihilation Ray. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Ah! Thank you for Enduring Soul. Yeah, Yoko's immediately out of there. That was crazy. Can't believe you think you can do this to me. I have no choice. Let's bring in our main debuffer. Alright, entropy, please. Alright, very nice. Keep ourselves protected. And here we go. Murkumo to the main guy. Tough decision here. We could finish with Cleo, but we'll keep the buffs going. They're trying everything they can to bring us down, but not a chance, my friend. Hit him. Still there? Hit him. Still there? Mortal Jihad. Still alive. That's kind of shocking, honestly. Okay, they threw by skipping their whole round. Okay, finish it up. Yeah!
Tiamat is the primordial mother goddess. She will not go down so easily.
So she transcends even death itself.
Oh, great. Oh, here it comes again. Bro, no, I can't lose another one of you. I guess I made the wrong choice. Wait, what? Oh, shit! Yo, what's up? What's up, Daddy? Not even a word to exchange. Wow.
Young man, if you wish to live, take my hand.
Oh, you know it's all about it. Let's go. Yeah.
My being became Magatsuhi. I was absorbed by Tiamat. When she fell by your hand and reformed, my essence escaped hers. I have reclaimed myself. But when we were bound together, I learned something. As a primordial goddess, she is nearly immortal. Yet her divinity is rooted within her identity as a dragon. If you seek to best a godly dragon, you'll need a godly dragon slayer. And so, my power is yours. Now let us rise, young man. This time we end it.
Get fucked, dude. I'm blue again. Sorry, fucker. If you can kill my friends in a cutscene, I get to do it too. Don't be mad.
The mighty Tiamat has been defeated? Such power. Could he be involved in this blasphemy?
Do you mind?
Mastima's up to something. We better take this time to make sure we're prepared. Megami wants to chat. Well, I guess we can have a quick one, real. You know, that's the wrong place. That's not even where we do this thing. There's my guy. Leave me alone. Okay, we gotta actually go to a different area here. Serpent's Grave is where they call that location we've been at 1,000,000 times. Okay, here we go. Let's, weird. This area also doesn't have a tile set for it. That's interesting. Maybe the temple has it. Interesting that a lot of these places don't have the haunt. I guess because they just didn't make the room for it. Using that tile set. Okay, so here you are.
Young man.
After that terrible ritual, I feared we would never meet again. I'm glad to have been proven wrong. I imagine it wasn't an easy journey to reach the Empyrean. That alone is plain simply by looking at you. Wish I could have thanked my brother for protecting you, but it seems that wish will go unfulfilled. Instead, I hope I may honor his will by helping you realize your ideal world. Well, I'm glad we could have a little bit of a last-minute talky talk. Let's see here. I have some ideas on how to go from here, but I think we can lock in now. Let's head back to Serpent's Grave, finish it up. Last guy who stands within our way. And he is kind of aura farming up there. Yeah, the visual is cool. It is awesome. I will, you know, yeah, I accept. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see, what do you have? Thinking about giving you a shot. Yeah, get into the main fold. I have some evil ideas. Things that I'm planning for the next the bonus video. But you'll be an important part of the equation. Anyway, let's plop a save and get in there.
Alert.
Well done, Nahobino. You've done a fine job of ruining my plans thus far. But I will not accept defeat. If I must, I shall strike you down myself.
Alright, I was waiting for this one. Let's beat his ass. Alright, very nice hit on that one. Alright, let's have a look at him. Level 84 Mastema. Crime and Punishment adds flashing press turn icons based on how many times the user's weakness was struck or they took a crit. What an insane trait! He will punish you for doing what you always love to do. Fair enough. I can't help but respect it.
Be gone!
Bonk! Okay, we got an extra turn now. So we're using Tensei Middle for Impaler's Glory. This adds a piercing effect to all of our attacks. This means even an angel can be hit by this blur. Not a problem. That's gonna be our go-to, I think. Gonna help us out a decent bit. Alright, we were looking at on weakness spread. Fire. Mainly fire. That means you're the worst person to do, like, attacks with. Buffs it is. You have Trisagion, thankfully. We hit weakness twice, so he gets 2 flashers off that. But this all comes down to whether or not he can use his turns well. which is not always a guarantee. He's going for a skip. Okay, what would he do from here? Probably an almighty move, yeah. I think it's either going to be almighty or that. Could be, yeah, it could be wind also, but we'll deal with it regardless. We have people that absorb wind and absorb light, I think, so any of those choices will end it immediately. But we'll guarantee my dodging ability from here. Alright, next turn we'll probably have to lay things on a little thick. We can go for the extra hit here. Murakumo for another 1200. Pass and burn. Does not matter if he has flashers. I imagine whatever he does will block fully. Yup. I guess I could unveil kind of what I'm working with for bosses on this one. Yeah, why not? Impaler's Glory. We'll prep that, and we're going to work our way up the entire time. So long as I don't perform a physical attack on my own, this thing will retain. Let's start getting to work on my Grand Master plan. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. I think Garden gives us some Magatsuhi. Not a lot, though. Alright, next up, let's have you buff us. Oh, yeah, weakness hits would definitely give us a lot more juice to work with as well. I don't even know if I necessarily need to use you for that, but there we go. A bunch of extra turns, but thankfully they keep picking people that block, so as a result, most of the turns get entirely melted down to nothing. Okay. Let's see. Pass it up. Gem it. We're gonna swap you out. We're gonna bring in somebody else. Dagda.
Your turn. Go.
Alright, we're maxed out, and here he comes. Alright, the only thing that's standing in the way of my ultimate goal here is I need to get Paraceline Blur online. We need him hitting me. So, we're just gonna have to stall until such a time is available. That's a block. Man, bro's gonna make me wait all day for this, isn't he? God, what I wouldn't give for you to actually go for a block. I'm doing an ample amount of preparation for this damn thing, you bastard. Alright, let's pot up.
Be gone!
Would it kill you to pick me? Well, this is the worst position possible. I've never seen a boss toward endgame go, nah, I've decided single target's what I want to do for the rest of my life. You know, I need to make sure I get them out one by one. I don't think so, fucker. Hit me! Stop hitting Dagda! It's a block! Are you kidding me? I've never seen someone so devoted to burning turns the way you do. That's it. I'm hitting you with a bunch of shit because clearly you're too stupid to follow my directions. So I'm gonna hit you with a bunch of these in the hopes that I get you enough press turns to fuck up. I got places to be next week. There we go. All right, now I can execute on my plan. With Dog Dead, I can activate Omagatoki Charge. All charge effects remain for all allies till the next turn. The Pierce effect move that I applied with Sitsi Middle counts as a charge.
Watch this.
Also, since it applies Pierce, it means that our light attacks can go through his barrier. And now I'm in a position with 5 turns in which I can just pop one of these. Now, what makes it sweeter, ladies and gentlemen? We're calling them back out. You might go, this is crazy. You're alone. What can you do? Now, you'll notice, all it does is make a turn flash. This is a crucial part of the concoction. Now I'm alone with 4 big ones. Ah, fuck, I'm out of juice! I didn't really think about that part, if I'm being honest. That's been unfortunate. Probably could have gotten a lot more damage in otherwise. Clearly, I've got to watch that on the clock. You know what probably would have avoided this happening, if I'm being honest here. If this fucking dick had dodged a little earlier, giving me more MP to work with. Oh, I fucking hate this guy. What a dick. Man, I just don't trust this guy. I think he might be evil. Okay, what are we doing now? Cleo, get back in.
Let's go.
Holy shit! He got so much value out of that. What a bastard. I didn't really see much of that coming, if I'm being honest. Alright, get an Agrit. Man, most of my plan here was pretty good in terms of like a funny strat to do, but unfortunately it almost got me killed. Alright, let's pop a bead. Alright, we're back in good graces again. Yeah, he's just gonna be doing bullshit. Like, we're fine. Let's start getting people back in.
Let's go.
Let's see. Luster Candy back up. And let's get a 4th in there.
Come.
And it's a miss, and that's a pop in the head. Well, we've made it to exactly the position I was looking to get in by accident again. Charge is active. Also, the big thing is that since it makes it so charge things retain to the other turn, it makes it so my piercing effect seems to be just infinite, which is nice. Alright, let's finish him up.
Like a moonbeam.
Yeah! Alright, your plans are foiled and you are dead.
This should not be possible! Damn you to hell, Nahobino!
Well, there we go. Bethel's essentially dead. As is Tiamat.
What madness. A Nahobino fit to rule, and a goddess meant to guide, joining in rebellion. For ages I have watched over this world. Yet now it no longer has a future.
I am the goddess. I exist to guide the Nahobino to the throne. Nahobino, your actions are in defiance. You break the laws set forth by Mandala. This world no longer has any future. It is forfeit.
Destroyer of this world, forsaker of this throne. The one called Nahobino. My true name is Amitabha. I serve as the light of creation. Alas, there is no will for creation here, so my light shall now fall dark. Fare you well. Cherish what little time remains. Without the will for creation, this darkened world will fall to ruin soon.
It's done. There is nothing left that stands in our way. We can finally guide this world to its end.
All right. Let's do it.
Nahobino.
Huh?
You who have rejected the recreation of the world. Heed now my voice.
Ah! Hey, man.
You seek a world far different from that which I envision. That choice is yours alone to make.
However, manifesting such indomitable will requires power to match it. It is that power, that seeking, which I desire to test. You will find me in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Best come prepared.
Traveling to the realm beyond the earth and heavens will mean you can no longer return to the world you once knew. Proceed when you're absolutely certain. Okay, might as well heal us up then. Is this good? Yeah, we could move the party around a little bit, I guess. Let's get in Cleo. Alright, well, here goes nothing. One final clash, I guess. Hey, man.
To possess such incredible power, no doubt means you are able to see my true form. Look upon me.
Oh.
Shall we begin? As the Lord of Chaos, I defeated the Creator, consumed his knowledge, and became more than he could possibly imagine. It was then I came to understand this world. Following the world's recreation, a new dot will eventually appear. And soon after, the gods will rise up to claim the throne, at which time, the Nahobino of that world will destroy you. And the throne will once again receive a new ruler. This endless cycle is the result of a spatial governing phenomenon known as the Mandala system. Do you not wish to be free of such restrictions? Do you not wish to be free from Mandala's eternal machinations?
That's rough, man. Let's have a look here. Matter, Lucifer. If user does not receive damage on a turn, adds 1 press turn at the start of the turn. He's got all the big elemental stuff as well as cold dark matter. So he came all the way up here, defeated the creator, restored the whole Nahobino thing even being a thing, only to find that this exists within some governing Mandala system that is meant to re-loop the recreation of the world endlessly. That sucks. It's also what Goko was getting mad about, how what we're doing would violate it. Alright, well. I'm sure combining our powers after I defeat him should help out.
Long have I searched for a way to truly be free. At last, I have found but one possibility. End me. Consume my knowledge, and with it, wrest this world from the Mandala's endless eons. This is the reason for my transcendence. Burn. Thunder.
Alright, not bad. Okay, good. We got a block in there. Let's go. Alright, what now? I guess we could start hitting him so he doesn't get any extra turns. We don't really need him doing any of that shit. Blink. Not bad. Pass it up. Let's prep a dodge in there.
From God's defeat, truth.
Oh, cool. He just summoned a star. And changed affinities. Okay. Well, that did it. Oh, we broke that shit. What's his affinities at the moment? That's not great, you know? I don't really have a lot of good plays for him over there. Ah, fat miss, as if things couldn't get much worse. Alright, we'll sub out Nua for, the strat we've been doing, so let's get Cincy middle online.
Your turn. Go!
One must...
That's... Oh, man. Ow. Ah, no! I needed her! Fuck you, you little prick. I don't like you very much, I'll have you know. Fine, we won't do what I was planning on doing. Instead, you're gonna get succession then. Because the other one will absorb. Okay, some nice crits in the mix. Alright, let's bring in someone good then. If we're in this type of position, we don't have to worry about other options. What would be a good idea based on who we got? I guess Agrit could be fine.
Is that all?
Defense at maximum? Oh boy. Man, what a prick you are. Oh, the block on that's a bit of a pain. Alright, heal us back up to the top. Alright, now Hobino hit him. Enduring Soul, thank you.
True freedom.
Oh, okay. Another star is up, and affinities have been swapped out. Let's have a look at him. Weak to ice. Ah, because he formed the Cocytus star. Almost got it in that hit. Alright, need a plan here. We need MP bad, so let's blow a Soma on you. You can do Queen's Decree. Got a crit off of it, so that's nice. Oh man, he got a full spread. Okay, this is all on me if I can get the Amrita to work correctly. Couldn't get it to work correctly. Okay, we're gonna try it again. Yeah, we're just gonna do it again. And we got it. Okay, we're fine. Heal up to the max. Retain buffs. Alright, he's a bit annoying, but we can handle it. Alright, do this, reset his buffs. There we go, so that brings him to, oh, I guess he's just immune to stats going down. Because I'm hitting him with that and it's not working. Maybe because it's a full block, it doesn't even take the effect of that. Maybe. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it. Now, I'm guessing we could go for a succession. Yeah, I guess we could do that. One, two, three, four.
Observe the power of transcendence. One must consider true freedom.
All right. Back to this setup. Critical hit. It is out immediately. All right, now do we got the stat downs? No, we can't get him. We can't get him lower with that shit. Okay, well, we truly know now. I should have used Luster Candy there. That's my bad. Luminescent Mirage. Okay, fine. The buffs were leaving anyway. If you were going to do that, then I'm totally fine with it happening here. Okay, we got a crit in there somewhere along the way.
From God's defeat, truth from God.
Oh, God. Do I have another one of those purges? No, I don't really have it. Do I have a Decage on anybody in our roster? Feels like the type of thing I just don't even use anymore. Mithras has it. Okay. Yeah, we're making a bunt here. I need this guy to not have high defenses.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna make this take a time and a half. We found a crit somewhere along the way. And back over to you.
Is that all?
Holy shit, that's a lot.
True freedom.
Both at once. All right, we have ways to deal with that. Kadishtu Entropy. Take that. Both of your fuckers are down. Now take another hit. Let's try, asshole.
Perish.
We're still good. Just barely. Okay, do you have luster candy? So buff us up. We have to have bead chains. We do. There we go.
From God's defeat, truth observe the power of transcendence.
And yeah! Alright, get the defense buff down. And hit this up. Okay, we're making it! We're making it! We're figuring it out. This is the final fight. Use anything if you've got it.
From God's defeat, truth. One must consider true freedom.
Oh my god. He's playing the hits, I guess. Jesus. Not letting you get these things off. Fuck him up. Oh man, he's got one more hit left. Alright. Let's try and bring it home.
Any last words? Now die.
Alright, a little bit of an anticlimax on that one, but you know, it'd be happening from time to time. Alright. I think we've got him. Let's finish this up. And done! Oh, sure, sure, you can have this now. Alright, fuckers, we're not doing this right now. We're remaking the world, and you don't need Null Dark for that.
Magnificent, truly magnificent, ye seekers of freedom. The world shall be plunged into chaos, and from that roiling sea, a new freedom must surely emerge.
And with that, that is the end of the game. It is time for us to, roll up on Orb and finish this. So overall, definitely really enjoyed the game and my time with it. Final boss, you know, is a little bit more low-key. It's got some cool imposing attacks, but that's because he holds back a little bit. Should you beat all the optional bosses in the game, you get a souped-up, better version of that fight, in which it goes through 3 phases of taking him out, then he changes his configuration, take him out again, and then 1 more additional phase. Also, it's at level 99. So if I remember right, in the original version it was level 90, but that still wasn't good enough, honestly. If you go after the big stuff that unlocks him, most players are just going to cap on level at that point. That's going to be part of the video that will be coming out after this, which will be our bonus video, in which, I'll be honest, I just really locked in on this build. I recorded that before this, just because it was the most threatening part of the end parts of production on this Let's Play, which was doing that. So I got pretty stoned and then went through all 3 of the bosses that remain, which would be Shiva, Demi-Fiend, and Satan. And of course, our final battle against the Morning Star himself, Lucifer, with his upgrades. And that'll be the episode that'll come out after this. But as it stands, this is the end of the main story. So, I had a great time. I talked a little bit in the wrap-up of that video as more of a finale. But this is also a finale in and of itself. I guess I'm going to call this one finale and the next one extra. So for people who watch this series, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I dig in a little bit more in the next video on how things did and the future of stuff. But the short of it I can give here is that we will continue to do Let's Plays on this channel. And I hope that you enjoyed it. So I'm going to go ahead and skip us over, and let's get the final tag on this. Actually, no, it turns out these credits run the whole way, so I actually do have to fill time the whole way. I was real confident just now. No longer. Anyway, I had a great time with this. I thought we did pretty well. I showed off some different strats. And overall, I just really enjoyed doing this. It definitely took quite a bit of time. I mean, pretty difficult balancing both streaming and games like these, but I got a workflow down and had constantly improved and sped up the process, so I gotta say, I'm in a good spot right now. Ultimately, I ended up on the chaos path as opposed to the law path for this route, and I think it all comes down to I just don't really believe in Tao's like sugary sweet everything we will grant wishes for everyone forever type of ending. Just wasn't really feeling that one. Chaos is a bit more my speed. Original staffs. Okay. Overall, so I tended to fuck with the chaos path here a little bit more. You got two basic options here, and they just automatically choose based on your quests and other stuff. You can refer to your overworld like playing piece in Tokyo to see whether or not you're law, neutral, or chaos, as it always has been. When your character is spinning clockwise, your law, counterclockwise is chaos, and if it's wobbling, it's in a neutral position. I was able to check that early on to make sure that I was doing this right. If you end up leaning on the law route, instead, you still have to fight Tiamat, but then you end up having to fight, I believe, a Yoko boss fight that is unique to itself. Each route has a unique second fight, and then its third fight is always Lucifer. Overall, I think the lineup here is a bit better. I like Tiamat as a fight more than I think most of the fights that you do in the other route. The other route is mostly fighting Nahobinos of various representations, like, you know, Dazai and Abdiel, Tsukuyomi, and like. And then, of course, also ending with Lucifer, because he really stands above it all. Like, you ascend to that throne, and he is right there to be like, hey, I'm an old man, and I've got some things to tell you. But yeah, there's not many RPGs like this where there's just a numerous amount of really engaging boss fights and so much good music. It just really hits in a way that a lot of them, in some ways, it kind of hits harder from a get me in that combat than other SMTs that I might prefer, like SMT4 Apocalypse, for example. That said, overall, I'm pretty happy with this, though I'm hoping the SMT6, whenever they decide to do one of those or their future big games like this, just don't have as many development snafus that led to the story being a little weaker than it could have been. Alright, looks like we're done walking in place. Let's finally go forward and, you know, destroy the universe and redo it. I'm glad they brought a book.
Chaos of the world's beginning. Now it shall resurrect the void. The Empyrean and the throne of creation shall be nothing, enveloped in the empty. Every world that has been will vanish. The darkness will take them, and a new future will be born. As it was, such is the world desired by all those who have ever known suffering.